Hey everyone, LP here. Join me as I open one of these. This thing expired in 2020, and we're going to see what condition it's in, whether it's edible or not, what it tastes like, and so on and so forth. And then I've actually got some other ones that are brand new that we're going to dive into so you can see what you're buying. Now, survival rations are essential for emergency preparedness. They provide sustenance when regular food sources aren't available. And these rations are designed to be compact, have a long shelf life, and deliver high energy content. They come with certain limitations that users should be aware of. But before we get into that, guys, looking at my analytics, about 60% of you watch the video and are not subscribed. So if you want to, it actually helps the channel. Please take a moment, subscribe to the channel, and you'll be getting more of these great videos. And yeah, that. Make sure you hit that notification bell, choose all notifications. That way you'll know when one of these videos actually drops or when my live streams come on, which are Monday through Friday from 9 to 10 a.m. Eastern. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so as we were talking, this is an UST emergency food ration. This is 2,400 calories. This is what they also go into kilojoules or 10,000 kilojoules. Excellent source of vitamins and minerals. It's vacuum packed for long shelf life and basically stock up for hurricanes, blizzards, tornadoes, and it's got a 5-year shelf life. Now, with that said, these are the rations that they actually put in the original survival kits for the military. Basically, the idea is this biscuit that can give you energy, that can sustain you until you get rescued. This one actually has 2,400 calories. I will put a snapshot somewhere on the screen of the actual nutritional value. Once again, this one was manufactured in October of 2015, and this expires, or expiration date is October of 2020, so basically 5 years. Now, with that said, what I've also done is I've also went and purchased some compatible stuff. Let's see. Nope, not that one yet. That one's the grand guy right there. So I also went out and bought one of these 4 Patriots, okay, bars. This is the lemon flavor, ready to eat. It says it has a 5-year shelf life as well. Basically 400 calories, a total of 9 bars, 400 calories per bar. I'll put the nutritional value somewhere on the screen from 4 Patriots as well. But I've got to tell you, out the door, not impressed with the packaging whatsoever. Don't believe that this will last 5 years unless I find an oxygen absorber inside of this package. So we're going to set that over here. And then I went out and bought some of the original. Now, SOS is known, these are the granddaddies. These are the guys that make the rations that go in like the jet fighter pilot survival gear, that kind of thing. It's basically a brick, 410 calories. I can't tell how many, but it looks like 9 bars as well. These things are generally, these are the model. These are what are going to last you for a long time. Now, this one right here, I believe, actually has a 20-year shelf life on it. But a lot of times they don't do that. I'm looking for, you just can't tell. I'll figure it out. We'll put that on the screen someplace. It's just too hard to read. I should have brought my glasses, but I didn't. But you can actually buy them in different flavors. This is the original flavor, the white stuff, and then you've got the, this one is actually the cinnamon flavored. We're going to open those up and give those a try and look at them as well. And then I actually found something that seems more modern. I'm not exactly sure why, but it is what it is. This is the 1-day emergency food ration, 1,125 calories. This one has a 20-year shelf life, and I kind of believe it. So we're going to be opening these all up. We're going to start with the one that's been well expired. It's been expired for what, 4 years now? Almost 5, since today is January 1st, or tomorrow is January 1st, 2025. So it will technically have been expired for 4 years. So we're going to open it up, see what it looks like, and we'll give it a taste test and see what happens. All right, and then we'll just go through each one of these so that you can actually see what is happening, what the thoughts are. So let's go ahead and let's start off with the original UST emergency food rations bar. All right, so I went and got us a little thing to work on right here so that I don't get this thing covered in crumbs. And we're just going to crack it open. I mean, looking at this, this probably lasts more than 5 years, guys. I'll be honest with you. You know, it's the bottom line is that it. What are the words I'm looking for here? It's very well packaged. The vacuum seal is awesome. It's in Mylar. So I mean, I don't see why this wouldn't last. I mean, unless there's something in it that some oil in it that is going to cause it to be a problem. But we're going to go ahead and open it. Crack it open. Give it a. It doesn't smell bad. I mean, I'm not sure what it's supposed to smell like, but it doesn't smell bad. Let's go ahead and knock a bar off here. Let's give you a quick look. That's what it looks like inside. And there's supposed to be 9 bars in here, so it's like a giant Kit Kat. We're gonna break it up. I'm gonna pull one of these bars out. Looks like it broke off in a 2-bar section. So we'll set this to the side, and then we'll try and separate it if it'll let us, because it is old. It is old, and I just want to. I might need a. Well, maybe that's where the. All right. So it's trying to separate this into the 9th bar, and it's not having it. So the texture of it is that of cardboard. To be honest with you, it looks just like cardboard. Is what it looks like, and this is supposed to be a survival ration. So let's go ahead. This, you know, it doesn't smell that great, but we're gonna give it a taste. So it has a very different taste. It's hard to tell you what the flavor is. It doesn't smell, or it doesn't taste. There's something about it that makes me not want to eat it, but it's not enough that if I was starving, that I would not want to eat it. Now, yeah, we're gonna stop eating that because the aftertaste. We're going to know when we open the new ones up the difference in the taste, but as you can see, here's the broken stuff. That's what it actually looks like. Maybe the ends are bad. Let's see, but this is supposed to be apple cinnamon. Okay, so I'm getting a little of that now that I know what it is, but it has been compacted for so long that the layers are not separating, and so it's just this giant clump of stuff, and there is a difference in its appearance from the ends to the actual center here. So we're going to break off a piece of that, and we'll give that a taste real quick. Oh, see, I got it to come apart. There we go. I mean, it definitely tastes better from the center. Now the apple, I'm really getting that from the centerpiece versus what was on the edge, and you can see there's a massive difference in the color. Like these are the edges, see the edges? But then when you get to the center, it's a huge difference. So this could literally be just shaving off the edges for something better. I'm gonna eat another piece of that. Where's that at? It's kind of tasty. It's kind of tasty. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to switch. I'm going to dust this off. We're going to get the next product. We're going to open it up and see it, and we'll actually do a comparison and see if there's any major visual differences. So let's go ahead and do that now. All right, so the next one is the 4 Patriots. This is supposed to be lemon flavor. First and foremost, guys, I don't like the packaging. You guys can probably see on the screen that the packaging on this just is not great. Everything is loose. if this thing's supposed to last 5 years, I'll be honest with you, the interior of this already feels soft. I cannot tell by the numbers. You know, the batch ID is 11/30/2028, but it doesn't make, none of their numbers make any sense. So I can't really tell, like, when to throw it out. So let's just open it up. I'm noticing my hands have a little bit of oil on them from that that last one. So it's a little bit. I'm gonna get a knife, or I'll get a pair of scissors. Okay, we got it open. Major difference in the appearance. Wow. Major difference. This is supposed to be lemon flavor. That's what it looks like. We're going to pull some of it out. This looks like this piece is already broken off here, off of one of the bars. Massive difference. Let's see. This is supposed to have 9 servings at 140 calories. And it looks like it's broken up into all these different biscuits. Now what I'm going to do with this one is I'm not going to waste it, guys, because it's still survival food. It's still something, but what I'll do is I will just put it back in the container and then vacuum seal it and then eat it as is when. Very strong smell of lemon flavor. Very strong smell of lemon flavor. So we're going to go and we can do a contrast. This is the one that is 15 years old. Now, I don't know how old this is, but it says 5 years, and I just bought it, so there's no telling. So you can see there's a massive difference in the way they look. Obviously, this is lemon, and this one is apple and cinnamon, so it's going to look different. But let's go ahead and give it a taste test. Okay. Overall, not bad. What I'm getting from this one, as well as the last one, excuse me, it's hard to talk and make YouTube videos simultaneously, is it's just like this hint of oil. It's very, you would think that something that's going to be 5 years or 20-year shelf life would have less oil on it, but this is like a cookie that grandma made. It's just really thick and lemony flavored. And kind of hard. So you chew it up. Once again, it's very flaky. It's very, it's good. I mean, it's hard to believe that one of these is 400 calories, but it's good. All right, I'm going to take a bite out of this, chew on it because I like the way it tastes, and then I'm going to magically switch out what you're seeing so that we can move on to the next thing. Okay, guys, so the next one is SOS. I believe this is the original contents, directions. It doesn't really say what flavor it is that I can tell, so this is like the original ration. I will research this and find out how many years this thing is good for, because once again, I cannot like read it, to be honest with you, without my glasses. So we're going to crack this puppy open. Wow, this thing's really, wow. This thing is like, I think that they, when they vacuum sealed it, they actually used a chamber sealer because it's all the way down to the actual consumable product itself. Come on now. I'm probably dulling the hell out of my knife cutting through this mylar right now. All right, I'm going to open this up. Oh, wow. Huh, interesting. So it looks like these may be individually sealed. I'm not exactly sure. That's what it looks like right there. And we're going to try and take this out of the package. Whoa. Oh, they're all individually wrapped. Very interesting. So I'm going to put these back inside. Wait. You guys all need to go back in there. Probably doing this all completely wrong, but it doesn't matter because we're only opening up one of them, which is pretty freaking awesome. All right, so let's see what we got here. Like I said, they are individually wrapped. Come on now. See how easy they are. They're pretty easy to open with just your fingers. They do have that oil look to them. They are kind of dark. So I'm going to guess this is, I don't even know. I don't even know what flavor that is. No idea what flavor that would be. All right. Guys, I don't know. It almost has like an apricot taste to it, like a fruity taste to it. But it's not bad. So I'm going to take another bite of this, and then we're going to open the cinnamon up. Apple cinnamon. And I really do. I got to find out. And these are double sealed too. Yeah, same exact thing. I'll just see if I can pull just one of these out of here, since they are individually wrapped. Oh wow, they smell really good. This is definitely not how to stay on your keto diet. All right, once again, it has that oily feel to it. Wow. By far the best tasting one so far. All right. We need to move on to the last one. Tea. Almost feel like tea and crumpets. All right, guys. So the last one I'm going to do is, this one is made by Belon. This is a one-day emergency food ration. It's reasonably lightweight. The interesting about this is has a 20-year shelf life. 20-year shelf life. We're going to try and open it with the little notches that are on it. Looks like they're both on each end. Just we can start from the long end. And this one actually has 1,125 calories. You know what? I need to take a picture of that. So I'm not going to use the notch. We're going to cut it. We're going to cut it so that I can still take a picture of the calorie thing to place on here for you guys. All right, so opened up. Looks like they're individually packed as well, which seems to be the smarter of the things to do. And this should have, what do we got here? I can't barely read it. I'm not sure how many servings. There we go. So it's going to have 4 servings. It's broken up into these little bricks. I don't know if that means anything, but I don't even know what flavors. This is supposed to be chocolate flavored. Chocolate flavored. So we're gonna open up one of these little bricks, and I'm getting right. Well, the way that these are sealed is very similar to like the Chinese wrapping, where everything is just like, it's almost like saran wrap. It doesn't really have an edge, so you're probably just better off just putting yourself a little X on it or whatever and pushing the plastic back, because plastic is so good for you, right? I am noticing right off the bat that this does not have as much of a oily feel to it, which could explain the long shelf life. But it's good. It broke really, really easy. I can break it into these little bricks. Not sure why I would want to, but almost a peanut buttery taste. The initial flavor is the chocolate, like a dry chocolate cake. This ration is dry. That explains the 20-year shelf life. This is the driest one of all of them that I've eaten so far. Definitely going to make sure that you have lots of water because, as a matter of fact, I'm done eating that. Because it's so dry, it's like sucking the moisture right out of my mouth. All right, so let's put this all together, and then we'll talk briefly about what has happened, and then yeah, now you'll be more educated. All right, guys. So through the power of YouTube magic, quickly going back over what we've done. This is the UST emergency food ration. This bad boy right here, it says it's got a 5-year shelf life. I don't think I need it after 5 years. It definitely had some, I don't know, rancid undertones, but actually had flavor. I'm up in the air. I mean, if you're in an emergency situation and come across one of these things, then I don't see why you wouldn't eat it. The next thing we did was the 4 Patriots. Guys, this tasted really, really good, but I just wasn't satisfied with the packaging. The packaging was just too loose. If it's going to last 5 years, I should not have any air inside the package. And there were no leaks in it either. So it just led me to believe that it was very badly packaged. Then we did the SOS, and it has its own flavor. I don't know what the hell it is, to be honest with you, but it wasn't bad. And then we did the SOS with the, this was the apple and cinnamon. This was the best tasting one there was. 400 calories, 9. That seems to be around 400 calories, around 9 portions. That seems to be the standard. And then we had the emergency food ration, the 1-day emergency food ration by Bellone. Hey, listen, if you want to eat dust and it sit on your shelf for 20 years, hey, go for it. I was disappointed. Maybe it's a flavor thing, but I can see me needing to guzzle an entire pint of water or canteen of water after eating even one of these bars. I just feel like they're just incredibly dry, and while they'll last 20 years, I don't think that I'm going to want to survive on them if I don't have to. I think I'd rather find some other way to find sustenance. But overall, these types of rations will pop up in different kits, especially the kind of off-the-wall, they made it for you type of survival kit. But people need to be aware what's inside these little bricks of yum yum, and some of them aren't so great. Others are. So, all right, guys. Hopefully you learned something. Do me a favor on the way out the door. Hit that thumbs up button. It's free and helps the channel. If you're not a subscriber, do me a favor. Please hit that subscribe button because, yeah, once again, it's free and helps the channel. If you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description to do that. Become a member. And we can go from there because there's things that you don't get to see, like how this all came about. All right, guys, until the next time, from the kitchen, stay safe, have a great day, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.